One of the great things about owning your own home, being able to entertain, hospitality. You know, in the hospitality industry, that mindset of service, that really serves well for a real estate agent. So they give you that experience that just feels like you're on vacation while you're buying a home. I've got Tiffany Carrion with us today from Watson Realty to share some thoughts on how hospitality makes home buying fun. Tiffany, welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Well, it's a pleasure to be with you. You've spent more than a decade serving others in hospitality.
I have.
Tell me a bit about that.
Well, I've done a lot of different things. I've had the great fortune of being in Orlando, and it's such a hospitality mecca. So I've spent some time doing event design, moved over to the entertainment side of things, managed a business for nearly 7 years. And then I moved over to food and beverage with Four Rivers Smokehouse. And I did catering sales for 2 years across 7 markets. Got to travel a lot and spend a lot of time feeding people, which is so much fun. And now I'm back home. I'm in St. Augustine, and I'm doing real estate.
You know, I love your background for a real estate agent. I also love the background of kindergarten teachers, also make great real estate agents. And the reason I say that is this: the number of people you needed to serve in a given day in hospitality, whether it was on the food and beverage side, whether it was on the hotel side, is gargantuan.
It is.
And yet it gets done, and you did it well. In the real estate universe, you're seldom dealing with more than 6 or 10 people at a time, maybe 20, and it's like, wow, this is so easy to just focus and cause this experience to be great.
That's right. That hyper focus is what gets you to be able to connect with people too, which is so big in hospitality. You know, it's why we have repeat customers and why we have people coming back constantly, because we really are a big part of people's big events. They're big life changes and life events. And so you build relationships, you get to know people. It's amazing. And I feel very lucky and honored to be a part of it.
I like that. The idea of service.
Yes.
In the hospitality industry, the food and beverage industry, we're constantly getting feedback. And in those industries, the feedback tends to be more about complaining. How have you taken that heart of a servant, yet an open mind to receive feedback that sometimes is harmful or hurtful? Well, you can't get great at real estate.
Yeah, you can't take that kind of stuff personally. I mean, everybody has their own tastes, and their needs are ever changing, and you just have to really be patient and understand. And you know, my job here is not to sell or buy. It's to assist people in moving into the next step. And sometimes that extends beyond the sale or the purchase of a home. It really is about advising and helping them understand what I have come to be an expert at. So it really is just understanding patience and understanding motivation.
When I sit with you, I can feel instantly you are a very passionate person.
Yes.
Share with me where the passion for St. Augustine originates.
So my family, I was born and raised in Jacksonville, Bishop Kenny graduate, moved to Orlando for UCF, but my family has always owned a lot of property in St. Augustine. So it was a second home for me. And, you know, being inland for so long in Orlando, now having the opportunity to come back and be by the water, which I love, all things, I'm just very big. I get a lot of strength from the water. And being back in this town that has grown up so much since I was living in Jacksonville, it's become a foodie city. It's, you know, the hospitality scene has grown tremendously. People are doing Airbnbs at a massive rate. It's great for investors, by the way. But I love being back there and being part of this transition that they're going through.
For folks who would like to get a hold of you, learn a little bit more, of maybe buy an Airbnb in St. Augustine, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
So the best way to get a hold of me would be tiffanycarrion.watsonrealtycorp.com. That's my website. And so you can get all of my contact information there. And I'd be happy to connect with you.
Excellent. I want to thank Tiffany for being with us. Very easy to have conversation with, very easy to meet your needs, get that mindset of a servant, taking great care of you.